Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Matt here, Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It is currently 6:48 p.m. Sunday, March 24th, 2024, year of our Lord. And I'm sitting out here in the garage, man. I just got done eating supper, and figured I'd hop on here for a minute, man. I want to show y'all something. Somebody asked me one time in a video before, what do I have in my cup? Look at, man, don't worry about my cup. Don't be worried about what's in my cup. It's a little something for the road, you know what I mean? And if you want to know what road I'm on the road less traveled. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I want to show y'all something, man. See that? I don't know how well you can see that. See this right here? There's one. There's one right there. They're about to meet right here in the middle. And then you got several right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'll show you why this happened. If you look, try to turn. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but if you look right down there, right there, I'm gonna try to show you this without opening the door. My truck is filthy, y'all. You have to excuse me, but right through there, there's a little tray, a little cubby hole that you can from the outside of the truck. And told y'all Friday afternoon I was headed to Rock Hill, South Carolina for my daughter's volleyball tournament. I wake up Saturday morning, my truck window looks like that. Guess what was sitting in that little compartment right there underneath my console that you can see from the outside of the truck? I'll give you one guess. If you guessed a Glock G17, then you guessed correct. Most of you guys know I carry everywhere I go. I don't ever leave my house empty-handed. Give me just a second, guys. That breeze is coming through here. I'm gonna shut this garage door. I don't know if y'all can see that right there or not. I broke my garage door not that long ago, and I haven't had a chance to get a price on get somebody out here to quote it. I'm sure it probably cost me around $2,000 to get a new one, or probably around $3,000 to get a new one and get it installed. But I broke my door. I got it caught on something. I actually had something right over here sitting next to the golf cart that was sticking up, and the garage door hit it, and it just kept coming up, and it buckled my door. So now I have to hold the end of it up to get it to shut. If not, it won't shut. But yeah, so it's always something, right? When you're a homeowner, man, you're always fixing something. But anyway, yeah, I left my piece in my truck overnight, and evidently thieves like to hit hotels in that area when there's a volleyball tournament in town, is what the police officer told me. That town is it's a big volleyball town, volleyball and softball. And so anytime there's a tournament in town, man, them thieves, they tear up them hotel parking lots. And when I talked to the officer, he said the only thing that got stolen out of anybody's vehicle was guns. He said they left cash sitting right there that was visible. They left people's tools sitting where it was visible, left wallets, purses, phones, you name it. Expensive sunglasses, all of it. Said the only thing they got was guns. And the only vehicles they broke into are the ones that had guns visible. So I learned a valuable lesson. And guys, that's the very first time I have ever left a gun in a vehicle without me being in it. And it is the last, I can tell you that. I know you're probably thinking I'm full of crap, but I'm a very responsible owner. always carry on my person. I carry appendix, and I was sitting in the driver's seat going down I-20, and it started pinching me. So I pulled it out and I stuck it in that cubby hole right next to my leg. And I'm not used to going to a hotel and unloading my truck. And I'm that guy, any little thing outside of my routine just throws me off and screws up my entire routine. But yeah, I got out the truck, got my suitcase, went up to the room where my wife and kids were, and I left that bad boy sitting right there. So, but they didn't get in. They hit the window 10 times with a center punch, what it looks like, or a screwdriver or something, and cracked it. And the only thing I can think is that they probably got spooked by something. Somebody probably came outside, or somebody was approaching them, and it scared them, and they left before they could get anything out. But yeah, man, if they could have gotten that truck, they would have struck gold. I had that there. My toolbox, I keep it locked, but inside that toolbox, I have probably close to $2,000 worth of combi attachments inside of that toolbox, man. They could have went straight to the pawn shop and made them a pretty penny. But and it wouldn't have been hard to do neither, because the key to my toolbox is inside my truck. But yeah, it was just ruined my weekend. Well, it ruined the day. Ruined the first part of the day. Some of the dads on my little girls' volleyball team, took me out, cheered me up. We had a few drinks, we chilled out, watched some March Madness, and we were good to go, man. But yeah, I'm gonna call the insurance company tomorrow. I'm gonna call York County Police Department up in South Carolina, see if I can't get them to email the police report to me, and we're gonna get that fixed. But if you're anything like me, man, you hate a thief. I work way too hard for the things I have for somebody to just come behind me and take it from me. But I wish I could have caught him. I mean, it's probably a good thing I didn't catch him, but I wish I could have. But anyway, just wanted to hop on here and say what's up, really, man. It's been a pretty quiet past few days, man. I went to get some stuff done Friday before I left out of town, and the bottom just dropped out. So I got 2 yards done, and I was out of town all weekend, so I didn't get nothing done this weekend. But it's all good, man, because I've got all week. I don't have anything scheduled for this week. I have the remainder. I've got about 2 days worth of work lined up this week, because the simple fact I was planning on leaving next Thursday on the 28th is when I was planning on leaving my full-time job, but things changed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get those properties knocked out Monday and Tuesday, which is supposed to rain Tuesday. We'll see what happens, and hopefully I might even be able to get them all done Monday. We'll see, but try to get everything done by Tuesday, and then just leave the rest of the week wide open, man. I'm gonna leave it open for quotes and estimates. I'm gonna leave it open for rest, because I'm still worn out, man. I'm everything. Y'all know everything I went through the past 6 months. I'm not gonna get into all that. Tired of beating a dead horse, but yeah, I'm still worn out, man. So I'm gonna use this time wisely. I'm gonna relax. I'm just gonna chill out, do my thing around the house, and make sure everything's on the up and up. I might go to the woods a little bit and do some scouting for turkey season. As you know, I'm a big outdoorsman. I love to hunt and I love to fish, and turkey hunting and duck hunting is my main 2 things. I love it. But see what I can't get done next week, and then come Friday, I do have 2 customers that prefer their stuff to be done on a Friday, and for right now, I'm gonna do it on a Friday because I have plenty of time. And until things get hectic, I'm just gonna maintain those 2 yards on Friday. And one of them is a very high ticket customer, and the other one is his next door neighbor. So I'm gonna do what I can to keep them happy right now in the early stages of my entrepreneurship. It's just one of those things you have to do and suck it up as a business owner. You've got to bite the bullet sometimes. But And you never know. Maybe one day I might be able to persuade them both into going to Wednesday or Thursday service. But for right now, they're adamant that they want Friday service. But that same customer, the high ticket customer, he's a weekly loan, pays really good money to get his grass cut. Um, he's got I've actually got to go over there probably Wednesday, measure his beds, and give him a quote for mulch installation. And then he's got 3 magnolias that he's wanting me to trim up, and I'm gonna make some good money doing that. But just looking at the mulch, just eyeballing it, I'd say he probably needs 3.5 or 4 yards. But yeah, it'll probably be 3 or 4 hours worth of work, and I'm probably gonna do that the Friday before Masters Week. We will see, but it's probably gonna be that week. But yeah, man, I just feel refreshed. I'm not caught up on sleep or anything like that. The past 10 years I've been functioning on 3.5 to 4.5 hours of sleep every night, just because I'm a dad and I'm not going to bed before 9 or 9:30. A lot of times it'd be 10 or 11, but and B, I had to get up at 2 o'clock every single day. So yeah, there was a lot of sleep deprivation going on there, which is fine. I knew that when I went into it. I signed up for it, and I had my reasons for signing up for it. So yeah, so 10.5 years of sleep deprivation. I'm catching up this week. I ain't catching up, but this past weekend, man, I went to bed at around 10 or 11 and woke up at 6. I hadn't done the math. That's 7, 8 hours of sleep every night. That's just something I'm not used to, man. And my body is still not trained to do that yet. I'm still, getting up at 5 in the morning when I don't have to. So yeah, that'll change, I'm sure. But I'm just enjoying it, man. My body feels a lot better. I'm actually getting some sleep. My back, believe it or not, actually is hurting less now that I'm getting adequate sleep and rest. And the headaches are gone. The stress is not nowhere near as bad as it was. And man, it's just a good feeling, man. It really is. And I told my wife earlier. She asked me how it feels, and I told her, I said it feels great. But to be honest with you, it hasn't really hit me yet. The fact that I have left my full-time job, and I told her the other day when I walked in the door Thursday. I said, babe, I just left a 6-figure job to go cut grass for a living. What in the hell was I thinking? Her exact words were, "It's a little too late to think about that, love." So, it's a hell of a thing when you think about it like that, but it is what it is, man. And I am going to trust in the Lord, and we're going to see where He takes us, man. But yeah, I am excited. I'm very excited, yet apprehensive, and just ready to see what's in store, man. The spring rush hasn't really hit yet. It normally hits the first 2 weeks of April, and you still got a week left in March. So I imagine it'll probably pick up this coming week. We'll start getting phone calls and texts and things like that, which I've been getting texts and phone calls and emails and Facebook messages, so on and so forth. Matter of fact, I actually picked up a new customer. A lady texted me. I went by her house Friday on the way out of town. Went by her house. She just wants me to cut the front yard, and I'm charging her my minimum. And she only wants it for 3 weeks, but it's weekly service for those 3 weeks. And she's got the house for sale, so I'm thinking she just wants to do it in 3-week increments to see how everything goes. But which I imagine it'll only be, or I'm sorry, 3 months. I imagine it'll only be 3 months though. It shouldn't take long for that house to sell. It's actually a beautiful little ranch style home, and the landscaping has been completely redone, and it looks amazing. It really does. Whoever did it did an amazing job. I mean, kudos to them. But yeah, just ready for this week, man. Got everything ready to go. Got all all my equipment fueled up, got my edger blade switched out, got both trimmers filled up with string, got an extra spool of string wound up sitting in the passenger seat of my truck. All the mowers are filled up, cleaned up, scraped off, and blades sharpened. Everything is ready to go. Gas cans are filled up, truck's filled up. Only thing I got to do is in the morning, get in the truck and go. But I'm ready, man. It's gonna be different cutting grass on Monday morning, trying to fight school traffic and everything else. So instead of starting at 8, I'm thinking that I may leave the house at 8 instead of being on my first property at 8, just to give all the school buses and morning rush hour time to calm down. Freaking mosquito flying around in here. But yeah, man. Just wanted to really just get on here and holler at y'all and yap for a minute, man. I ain't got nothing important to talk about. But man, I hope y'all had an amazing weekend, and hope last week was good for y'all. And hey, I hope the upcoming week, I hope it is amazing, and I hope all of us kill it. I do. I hope we all kill it this week. But look here, man, I'm gonna hop off here, and it's very possible that I may cut y'all back on this evening, and if not, I'll cut y'all on soon, man. But until then, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. I'll let y'all. Bye.